to be filming.
Okay, give me a second. I'll make an
Alright, now Walt will do it. Well, an important call. What's more important, me? Walt.
Listening to the weather. And
the weather?
Checking the time when the phone's more important than your video.
Did you? I heard that. Look, we got the Sopranos in for this guy. Finally. Fine, it's been sold. Look. Look.
We have an Arcade Legends.
Beautiful. Gorgeous Arcade Legends. And look. But I can't go into detail because it's got to go out. But we got 2 more, all going out in the next day or 2. This is going to be our best-selling game of all time. Really nice. I can't believe all the features the Pro has on it. I've not seen the limited edition or the premium yet. We have a bunch of premiums sold anyway, but isn't that nice? The nice effect that we got that fan on. Listen, don't worry. We're going to do a more. I promise we're going to do a really good video on the next one. See that sharp way that comes up and down? That's sharp. Very nice. Nicely executed. See how it's popping? This game gives all these great, neat tidbits about the movie. Gosh, what a terrific game. Gorgeous. Isn't it beautiful? Walt just walked in the door, so I kind of thrust the camera out. Look at this beautiful side art. It's gorgeous. And look, an arm full of legs.
Is the cash pan inside it?
I know, we're in a rush. Yes, cash pan is inside. Isn't it beautiful? Anyway, the real purpose of this video is to see Space Firebird. That's why you tuned in. So let's go and look at that now. You know, when I started researching these 2 games, there was rather interesting information. Now look, the logos are the same, but just like Astro Blaster, there's a joystick here, but there's buttons here for the upright. Now this isn't a 13-inch screen, it's actually a 15-inch screen. Isn't that neat? Really nice game. I can hear our Astro Blaster over there. That's next. I decided that this is the first game of Cabaret A Go-Go. Very first game from my collection that we are selling. And as I mentioned, there's 3 different buyers. This is going to mark in Canada. And this was all finished. We actually shopped this out and wrapped it, put it upstairs because I had other games that were similar and I decided not to finish it. I got the door, the cash door someplace. Put that on before Mark gets it. But I wanted to show you that the little Cabaret version of Space Firebird and the Astro Blaster, see over there? The same cabinet, the same marquee glass. I don't believe there's any other games that are similar. Now, Turbo and Monte Carlo, Monaco GP, I guess they're similar, but they have different displays. Actually, we'll show you that too. But see how the control panel slants down, which is similar to Monaco GP. So I guess we could say they almost all share a similar cabinet door. Now, Space Firebird, although it says Sega Gremlin, copyright 1990 Gremlin, it's actually Nintendo. It's actually a Nintendo game. They were the original writers of the game. I believe it'll come up with Nintendo on the copyright. Space Firebird, let's see. There's 3 different things, 100, 50, and 20. There's Gremlin. Okay, the Nintendo version, Nintendo board will say that, and that's in an upright and a similar cabinet to a Donkey Kong. And this game allows you to put your high scores in, the Sega Gremlin one, similar to the Carnival way of putting the board in, but the Nintendo did not. Am I rambling?
Come on, I'm gonna get out of here.
Oh.
It's already 10 minutes too late.
Now wait a minute. Look, I love the fact that they put all the points right here on the beautifully silk screened in this, and it's very nice. Where over here, they put the information up here. Okay, on the cardboard surround. Okay, what makes this nice is that there's actually different waves and patterns. I did a little research on it, and people find it to be very difficult. You have to get rid of 50 of the Firebirds to advance to the next round. And there's a variety of different things. This guy you have to hit once. The 50-point guy you have to hit twice to kill him. And the Emperor you have to hit 4 shots. See, it actually says it here, 4 shots. The bomb, you look here, here's the bomb. If it's up high and you hit it, you get 50. Get 100 lower, 150, and a maximum of 200. So when I shoot it, we're going to try to shoot it down as low. Now watch how the man, when he moves here, your spaceship, your base, it goes up on a curve on the ends. Isn't that unusual? Rather than go straight across like Space Invaders. And down here it keeps track of how many ships you have left. Really neat stuff. Frank, let's look at the back before we actually play it. This has this orange, and it's your traditional brown side cabinet. I don't know if there was side art. You know what? I'll bet you I have some flyers. Yes, I do. Now, here's one flyer that shows you the upright. And then here's another one that shows some different variations of the game and how they were made. And here is that Nintendo version. See how the cabinet is similar to the Donkey Kong, but it's cut a little different. Sort of like radar scope cabinets, some of them were. Anyway, now we're back. Come back here, let's look. Here's the dead giveaway, and it's a Nintendo game. Look at this logic board. Now, by the way, this game is not working. It came in for comparison purposes. Look, it's a 4-board Donkey Kong board, Frank. Look, there's more board under here. There's another one here. It's actually a 3-board. They don't have the 4th board. Yes, all mounted on a plate. And then this has a good old reliable G07 in there, and their power supply that they used in a lot of their games that also has the amplifier on board. They also had some kind of a color sync adapter. Although this one's cracked, I actually have a whole nother one we're going to be putting in this game when we sell it. It's beautiful, isn't it, Frank?
It's an inverter. Just an inverter. Just inverts the signals.
Just like Donkey Kong. There you go.
7404 chip.
Invertomatic.
No, we don't want to.
God,
Right, let's wrap this up. I
had
wanted
to
to leave
look that.
10
All right,
minutes
look.
ago.
So I don't have to bend over, I'm going to tilt this. This was the original 15-inch monitor. The monitor is terrific. So what we did is we rebuilt it with a whole boatload of capacitors. And there's your inverter here. Look at that with the 3 colors. And look, that big metal tray. And we changed the power supply. We got rid of that other thing. Oh, no, there it is. There it is. Didn't look carefully. Yep, that is the amplifier Zaxxon, I guess, used. So they get their 12 volts down here, pump it up to there, and boom. This must have had a switcher in it, Frank, when we originally got this machine, and it probably didn't have this one. We will be rebuilding this power supply. We can make them very durable, because that's the same one that's used in ASTRO Blaster. Very durable supply in a home situation. Anyway, let's get back, because I know you're anxious to get out, Frank.
Yeah, 10 minutes ago.
This game was painted white originally. We repainted it. We were able to get the skinny T-molding, the right size, but we got some with this nice fancy chrome strip in it. Isn't that nice looking? And this will load the game. Here we go. I'm going to warp now. Here we go. Now the warp means you can go up there and smash the guys out. See? And then I get a few more shots left. Isn't that neat? you get a new warp every time you get a new life. Okay, now let me hit him. Did you see what happened when I hit that bomb? Not bad, huh, Frank? Not good. Look, I got 26 men left, Frank. I'm doing that bad. I watched a video. Somebody else played the game, and he says it's so hard to get points in this game. He said, you just can't get a lot of high points. Now, see the Emperor, you have to hit 4 times. See? I finally got them all. I like the way that the ships, or the birds, kind of like burst out of the air. Now, when that bomb dropped, he almost got me with the shrapnel.
They like a bird bursts.
Two guys left, Frank. Only 5 left, though. I'm going to get to the next round, and then I'll warp again. So I used my warp earlier in the game because I was afraid I'd die again, Frank. Uh-oh. How many are left? 4. Oh, man. This is not good, Franklin. Ah, I did it. Look. I'm back to 50. Now watch. Here I go. So you get a couple extra seconds at the bottom, Frank. Pretty good, huh, Frank? What do you think? It's got beautiful detailed sound. We'll have to make sure that's level. I think Mark will be very happy. And Mark, I will change the bag, but the original Sega book, the Firebird manual, and schematic sheet. But I'll put a fresh bag in it. That's nice. What a nice little mini. And our first one. So we're going to keep track of all the minis we do. Before we add, well, we're going to do 2. Number 2, our second mini, you've already seen this. This is playing the ROM board that has more stuff on it. Remember we learned that in the other ASTRO Blaster video. As a matter of fact, I happen to have footage of the 2 different ROM boards. Okay, that's the original board that was in it, the old revision ROMs that seems to be missing some waves and levels, and the newer version, which is the version I always saw, and we're putting that board into Mark's games. But since this was in the game originally, we're going to wrap this up and put it inside the game so it stays with the game. There you go. So, ROM board 2, of course, the newer one, is so much better because there's lots more levels. What a great game. Same control panel, and you know what? Let's compare. Look. See? I guess it is. Same header. This has the displays. And the turbo. Is that in here, Frank? Yes, here's turbo. Turbo is also very similar. Although not really. This is like a different design. They made a lot of Cabaret turbos. I think I showed you this in the past, next door, or when we did the other ASTRO Blaster video. But there's the cage, and I have the ROM board I'm giving him. Did I lay it inside? Oh, here it is. So we're going to put this inside the game after we get this ready buttoned up. This is going out to Mark on Monday. This beautiful little game. Now, I'm going to show you Twin Eagle, another one. Oh, did you notice we signed them? ASTRO Blaster signed for Mark. We signed the back of the Mini. And Twin Eagle, made by Taito in 1988. It's a kit. And the unusual thing is the title of the machine. Look, Twin Eagle, Revenge Joe's Brother. Great English. Nobody knows what that means. They don't know what Revenge Joe's Brother. There's no storyline from what I researched. But this was a kit. It was sold to be installed in an existing cabinet. Do you recognize the cabinet? Look at the side. Yes, it used to be a front line. We wished it still was, but alas, it was gone. But control panel was covered with plastics. When we took the old cracked plastic off, we were left with this beautiful panel. And the colors, we have a yellow joystick for this player, black on this side for that one. This had a cardboard piece that went in underneath the glass. What a great kit. The kit also came with a marquee on the top. Kits back then, I think, were like $11.99, $12.99. That's $1,299. And then if the kit didn't sell, they dropped the kit down to $6.99, and just to get rid of the last one. We put orange T-molding on this, and Steven restored the art. Mark wanted the Taito cabinet because he likes this cabinet. And we have it on our easy-to-roll wheels for him. In the back, you can see where the original frontline boards were, and the original transformer we're still using to power the 4900 monitor. And there is the new logic board, the power supply, and wrapped up as a board we're sending to Mark for another game, a pinball machine. And we have artwork for his Frogger. Remember, he bought the Frogger without the artwork. It's in there now. And some other nice things. And look, signatures, including mine. Frank, do you ever charge for your signature?
I don't see it.
That's a nice effect. Here we go, Frank. We have a second player that can play at any time. Now let's see. You know what? A little Xevious. Because let's see if I can. Oh! Ha 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 ha! So be it, their miserable little houses. Ah! That taught them a lesson. Let's pick up that $50. There we go. Uh-oh, I think I ran out of bombs, so I only get so many, I guess, Frank. Oh, he just killed me, too. Yeah, they're firing at me. Those creeps. I thought I could just fly along and not get killed, Frank. I never played the game before, so... Neat. Okay. Actually, not too bad. Nice soundtrack, too. I guess we should learn how to play the game. Maybe we'll get, please push only one player start button. So I guess I was supposed to just press that one. And I guess it'll only fire up one missile instead of two. And insert coin to continue. Oh, it looks like I'm firing down. I didn't realize it. Okay. I didn't realize that. Oh, I killed him. I wonder if I can blow up the house without bombing it. So the bomb must blow up everything. Including me. Good. Neat game. Mark, I think you'll be happy with that. And lastly, because we won't be filming tomorrow, we're finishing up this Comet. Another one. He still has to paint these pieces on the side. I remember he was almost done, but I figured since we're not filming tomorrow, I'd show you what she looks like now. Came up so nice. We have new Target stickers. We get these from Classic Arcades. These are the Cliffy Protector rubbers here, the posts. I have yet to have one go bad since we've been changing them. Obviously, all new fresh white rubber. We use white rubber because not only is it bouncier, but it looks nicer. And he added, up here, he put a fast-changing color LED here. We lit this. This was never lit. And I always thought it needed to be lit. That's kind of your outlane for your corkscrew. These are the 63 bulbs. They're the original incandescent flash lamps. We put new ones in. They are just as bright as LEDs. And the LEDs won't work in them because they're running more volt. They'll blow out the LEDs. So we put the 63s in. Stephen did some touch-up, and Jason coordinated everything. Instead of putting white, he'd like to put blue in here. I thought that was nice. He put purples here and yellows over here. And I thought it was kind of nice. I thought it was a nice mix. We obviously are going to print new cards. Now, look at the side here. We have the Light-O-Matics minus the button. He didn't get them in yet. But you can see he put fast changers in here. Comet Pinball has those. They're very nice LEDs. We've yet to have a failure. By the way, LEDs, typical failure rate, about 1 in 70 will go bad prematurely. And I suppose you could accumulate them and send them back. We just threw them out. But they're very reliable. And once they're on, after they're in the machine for a good hour or two, they're trouble-free. Just like the other machine, he put blinkers in the Comet, see? Okay? And he has frosted LEDs here for a softer look, and then these are clear, and then there's frosted here again. And of course, you did all the electronics. Frank's battery board, okay? That's easy to adjust. Frank, we got to get these up on the website next week, okay? These are $13.99 plus the shipping, but we can ship a bunch of them in one small box at cheap. New capacitors up here on the whole board, that they've all been changed. Also, we changed the capacitor on the flipper board here. It's about time, don't you think, Frank? Mm-hmm. After 30 years, come on. We can put a cap in there.
Maybe you're willing to spare the expense.
Yeah, Steven's leaving on his trip, so he won't be back until next week, Frank.
Thursday.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to do some more videos. We do have more coming, but this does finish us up for tonight, Frank.
Good. See ya.
Yeah, well, everybody's leaving for the big holiday weekend.
No,
it is Memorial Weekend, Memorial Day weekend.
I'll be here tomorrow.
And we
for
are
an hour.
very proud of our veterans. And,
no, this is for the guys that died.
Yeah.
It's not Veterans Day, it's Memorial Day. You remember the ones that died. Know the difference, because you're going to get blasted if you don't. You're worried about what everybody thinks of you.
Difference.
No, you don't. You said
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. On Memorial Day morning, I am going to go to Daddy Pop's and have an extra big breakfast.
That'll benefit everybody.
Well, I'll do it. I have a flag. You know, I'm the only one on my whole street that flies an American flag 365 days a year. And it's lit at night, too. What do you think of that, Frank? Am I being patriotic?
No. You just know an electrician who could wire it up for you to light it at night. That's all that means.
Frank. It's that time again.
They have the music.
You do hear it.
I hear nothing here.
Good night.